It's certainly great to welcome you back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Con Jackson. We love connecting you with places you want to go, including where we are right now. We have been traveling down from Thailand to Malaysia. We are now in Singapore. Lots to discover here. But we also on our show love connecting you with people in the know. And for our next person we're highlighting, she is amazing. You've seen her on The Apprentice. She has numerous brands. She's a designer beyond all. I mean, she's amazing when it comes to jewelry, handbags, shoes, clothing, perfume. We're of course talking about Ivanka Trump. We have a lot to learn from her today, how she plans her day, about being a mom, and just advice on life. It's great to welcome Ivanka. Welcome.
Hi, Con. Thanks for having me.
Well, Ivanka, it's great having you with us, and I'm just curious, you've had tremendous success in business, so let's get right down to your secrets of success. How do you get so much done each day?
I think the first is to go to bed with an empty inbox, and that's very difficult. So you'll often find me on my computer or my smartphone at 3 o'clock in the morning, responding to emails, but I feel that going into a day and having your plate cleared is a good way to start it. Secondly, staying organized, staying professional, staying efficient, and staying on top of all the incoming information through the course of the day is key, so you don't get backlogged. And that's where Motorola, I think, has been invaluable to me, with particularly their Droid Razr Max. So that has been a great tool and a great weapon for me as I tackle the challenges of the day. And I think just lastly, I really believe that it's important to return every call in the order that it came in. So whether it's a senator or whether it's a contractor on a site, you owe them the courtesy of getting back to them as quickly as possible, but always within that business day.
Ivanka, I can't imagine how many people call you each and every day, and to be able to clear off those to-do lists is a true inspiration. But let's talk about you being a mom. You have a new daughter. How has that changed your perspective on life?
I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is go and hover over her crib. And you can tell it's a first child because of the fact I'm actually willing her to wake up so we can play, as opposed to a third where you're like, quiet time, quiet, stay asleep. But, I think just generally it makes me cognizant of just how fortunate I am. And, I think it's something I obviously try to always be appreciative of.
There's no doubt about it. I'm sure she's a beautiful young girl, and congratulations on that. Now, you're a world-renowned designer. I'm just curious, where did you get your attention to detail?
I would say it's a toss-up between my parents. So my father is meticulous. I've never seen anyone walk through a building that's about to be open and punch list it with more efficiency than my father. So he has an incredible capacity to notice the details, and at the level of luxury and quality that we produce as a company in our real estate, that's really key. The main point of differentiator is in those details. My mother, though, similarly is quite similar. So they both have a great sensitivity to the details.
Well, that attention to detail is clearly in what you do and your profession as a designer as well. Is it harder designing handbags, shoes, or jewelry?
You forgot apparel and fragrance.
Well, I haven't forgotten about those. That's my next question.
They each bring their unique challenges. Shoes are very structurally complex. Jewelry, you're working with a myriad of different materials that are less pliable. So, whether it's gold, whether it's cutting incredible diamonds or gemstones, it requires tremendous precision. So I would say they each bring different challenges in that regard.
Well, let's segue into your clothing line. We're beginning to see some footage right now of the recent release of the collection. What did you say to your models before they hit the runway?
I try not to take myself too seriously, and I didn't want the models to take themselves too seriously. My outfits are really for women like myself, younger working women who want to look chic, who need to be comfortable, style mixed with pragmatism. So, I just wanted the models to have some fun and let their personality shine through, and I think that was accomplished.
Well, the reviews on your collection were absolutely phenomenal. The footage looked tremendous. Congratulations on the success of that wonderful evening. Now, given your tremendous success across the board, Ivanka, which is amazing, what advice would you give to the rest of us pursuing our dreams given your success?
If you've already discovered the path, that's, I think, the hardest. I think for so many young people, the biggest challenge is identifying that which they're passionate about. So if you're on that road, you're already very fortunate, and then it really comes down to just tireless effort. The people in my experience who have succeeded at the greatest levels are those who have worked the most doggedly.
Ivanka, great advice. Thanks for being an inspiration, and more importantly, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Con. Take care.
I have to tell you, I was very impressed by her. I am a big fan of hers, and I must tell you, her success is tremendous. She's a great mom, but also we'll have to ask her next time about an organization that she started with the UN called Girl Up, where women in America are helping women around the world live better lives. And she's surely an inspiration on that. So glad you got to check out that clip. But listen, we've got plenty more going on here at Get Connected, our TV show. My friend and I are going to give you a glimpse of all the fun, so take it away.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me. And life is good the way it should, the way it was meant to be.
Well, join us and we'll get you in the know. Check us out at Get Connected at contv.com and be part of the movement.
It's a beautiful day.